All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another road game. You can't make it up.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American
We
Ballpark,
had
in a city steeped
tough
in baseball
loss
history. The show
last
brings you
game, and
Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
I don't know
It's
how
St.
good this
Louis
game will go
taking
either.
on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Offense has struggled a little bit. Pitching, not the best, but it hasn't been terrible.
All right, just about set to go.
We
Today's
have
starting
done some
pitcher,
changes
Jake
to the
Arrieta.
lineup.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's a strike, and the count 1-1.
Going to try and work some counts today.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Biggio ranging back.
Damn it.
And brings it in at the wall.
I don't hate it.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss.
Nope.
That's strike 1.
Good
And
late
shoot that
sink
down to
on
third
that
baseline.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. That one just misses. 2-2. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Bautista will hit next. That's a little bit low. Ball. Sliced hard but foul.
All right.
That one finds the zone.
It's a
1 and
ball, in my
2.
opinion.
And a swing and a miss. And
awesome. All right, got a pitch. Old Mike on the
here with my
mound.
pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Mike Mussina. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bautista puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Up the middle. What a stop.
Oh, yeah.
Throw to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Damn it.
Runner on at first with one gone. And Martinez. And takes low for ball 1. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Durant quickly gets it back in. Lead runner holds
we're already in
base.
jam.
First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Down and away for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a strike in there. One out. Runners at first and second. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count. With runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Love it, love it. That change up outside. Hopefully
2 on, 1 out. Down low, it kicks away.
Ooh.
But all the runners hold.
Inside. No, outside.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Curve. With 3 bites.
And they're all loaded up.
Damn it.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Carlos Correa. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1-1 in the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Chase, brother, chase.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runners tag up.
Oh, yeah.
Second
Got
and
him.
third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Huge. Let's go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jason Hayward. Arrieta back to work. That one missed.
What a play.
Batting in the cleanup
What
spot.
a relay. Let's go.
First-round pick back in 2007.
Nah.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Hayward.
Out towards right center. That's
Come on, get up, ball.
Going back.
Get up. Oh my God, that's 2 of them.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Ah, shit.
Hard hit left side. Out. Number 2. 2 down, bases
Had to
empty.
drop Shohei down in the
Next is the
lineup.
designated
Hasn't been
hitter,
hitting well.
Shohei Ohtani. That's inside.
Got some cut action to it.
One ball,
Velocity
no
pretty
strikes.
good on that slider. So
Damn.
far, moving the ball around nicely.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty.
Come on, Shohei. Nope.
In the air, left field. Martinez running hard to get it. And that is that.
All right.
Bottom of the inning. Larry Doby digging in now. That one missing
Love a
inside.
less stressful second inning.
Next offering is down low. In the air, left field, down the line.
Come on, come on, come on.
And that dropped foul.
Nope.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Yeah, that's fouled
Love it.
off.
Let's go high sinker. Just drop it in there. There we go.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Bellinger.
Love it.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the center fielder, Craig Biggio. Fought off foul. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times.
Big, that's big.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game.
Always respect
Makes playing
that.
1,800 straight games without a
player
trip to
that
the injured
creates
list even
their own
more
logo
impressive.
and
And Biggio was a guy who
wish
could do it
they would
all. His defense, his offense,
make
his
their own
leadership.
uniforms
Filled a
like
lot of
me,
holes
but
for the
yeah.
Astros.
On the ground to third.
Get
Fires
everybody
across
to do
the
it, and
diamond.
it's creative.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So up next, David Ortiz. And that's in the dirt.
What are you going to do about it?
And that one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the
Back foot
second.
Slider, please and thank you. Yes, sir. Outside changeup.
And that
Oh my
just
gosh,
misses.
that's exactly what we
Really
wanted
good
to do.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in
Perfect.
the air. Durant nabs it, and that's the 3rd out.
go hit.
On
Let's
to
go
the third
hit.
inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Need these at-bats to be a little bit better.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh. Is it right here? Is it going back outside?
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neill Cruz. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony
some
Watson.
offense here.
That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, it just swings and misses.
So digging
come on,
in,
Mason.
Wynn. Ground ball
through.
left side.
Oh.
Tosses across the first, and it's a 1.
All right.
Ready to
Not
go
good.
for the last half of the inning. And now, Gunnar Henderson.
Batting 500. Sick.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is in for a
Pitch.
strike.
0-2.
It looked believable. Oh.
Swing and he
Nice.
breaks his bat. Fires over to
He's up.
Bellinger. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the catcher
All right.
comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. He's
Back to
0
the
for
top of the
1.
lineup. Get that jam right here. Perfect.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over
That's
to
it out.
Bellinger.
Love it.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Jordan Alvarez. And that's
Yeah, not
downstairs.
favorable.
And that's ball 1.
Ooh, he went.
Tried to
Did he
check
go?
his
That's
swing
bullshit.
there. Appeal to third. Nope, he held
That's
back.
straight up bullshit. If you like that, let's get that a little bit lower.
Missed
That's
with a
gotta be in the
changeup.
strike zone.
3-1.
3-1.
Foul
Like
ball.
it. Let's get the slider.
And that's ball
Ball
4.
four. Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Here's J.D. Martinez.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
Ball,
aggressive
that's it.
secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap
Be
will
outside.
produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Oh
that
my
is-
If
that's
word.
the
you are
ball.
the offensive side of it.
Pitch misses.
Oh my
And
God, we
it's
can't find the
3-0.
strike zone now.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. There's a strike.
Like it.
3-1.
Ooh.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Oh, what a
Swing
pitch.
for the strikeout.
go.
Hold this. And
All right,
we're
let's get
back.
some hits.
Now here
We need a
is
hit.
Jaron Duran. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Oh.
This group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on
Damn it.
pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
This one in the air,
Right to
center
him.
field. Biggio under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything,
All right, come on,
you feel
Belly.
no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep
That's
eating
inside.
right out of your
Ball.
hand.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Let's go, Belly.
And a foul ball. Late on
Dude,
that
I cannot.
fastball.
It's just like right there. I want to shoot it on the left field line, but
On the ground, right side. Dolby
son of a
fields
gun,
it
dude.
to first, and Bellinger is out. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another
Oh my
ground ball.
gosh.
Good execution.
Fourth inning underway, no score.
I know he wants to throw this high fastball. I know he wants to throw it. There it is.
Ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it
Wait,
going.
Jose.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so
Oh,
that was
come on,
nicely
Hayward.
done to beat the odds. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
That's
and
inside.
even
That's
when
a
you
ball.
keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like
He
that.
wants it right here.
2 outs.
Oh
Tap
my
foul
God,
at
that was
the
too
plate.
quick.
Outside
No,
low.
ball.
And a count 2-1.
Too quick on that one.
That's a ball.
Love it.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be
Let's
ready to
go.
turn on a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
All right,
Next to hit, Jason Varitek.
I'm taking.
At 96,
All right.
that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from
Oh, my
the previous
gosh.
hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh,
Now
you
he
gotta be
breaks his
shitting
bat.
me. Oh, we didn't throw
Safe
it.
at first as they can't
Let's
make
go.
the play. Go ahead, run
Oh,
on
we got
base.
Ohtani up. Let's go.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first
Nope,
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
Right here.
1-0.
The pitch
No.
behind that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Trying to stay
strike.
away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oof. Unbelievable, dude.
Back here at Great American
Come on,
Ballpark.
man.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one down the line
Foul ball.
and foul ball. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This
Sorry,
guy's
work the
turned into
counts.
a whale of a player.
His pitch count up a little higher.
And that's
Inside,
off the
ball.
inside edge. And it's 2-1. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
There
And
you
he
go.
takes it himself for the out. Now Correa up to hit.
Hopefully he goes for this. Yes.
1 out, base is empty.
Yes.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's get that outside low changeup. He went.
Check
Once
swing at an
again.
0-2.
You're
Appeal
kidding
to
me.
first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
That's not good.
Line drive, big
That was a
hit.
hanger.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Not great.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one.
No.
He hammers this one deep
You
to
gotta be
right.
kidding
And
me,
that one is
dude.
outta here. That's worth the price of admission. It's
Come on,
2-0.
man.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now here is Craig Biggio. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, jeez.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
He's going.
Now, David Ortiz.
1
That one
ball, no
outside.
strike.
And it's 1-0.
Not going. He does right now for sure. Nope.
And this is inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's spot. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss.
Got him.
Damn
it. I think the Cards gets him, but we need offense, so we're not getting that either way.
And that one almost hit him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
All right.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off.
I mean, we got to take him out. What's our bullpen? Yeah, our bullpen's healthy. Yeah, Mark Davis, you're coming in.
Now on the bump. Mark Davis.
And he's
got a pinch hitter.
breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Perfect.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3.
Huge.
Double play.
Let's go.
And the inning.
All right, we need to score.
Back here in
It's as simple as
Cincinnati.
that.
Down the third baseman. David Wright. Arrieta back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well,
Simple
these
as that.
guys
We need to
just
score.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Huge, huge.
It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Oh,
Couldn't
David.
have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that
All
one,
right,
but
come
he
on,
sure
O'Neal.
hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders
you
to
gotta be kidding
react
me.
and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Oh.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Now it's the second baseman, Mason Wynn.
Come on,
Rounded
Mason.
out his first time. Down to
Oh, my God.
here, rolls foul. Pitches
Yep,
in
now it's
for a
right there.
strike.
Sick.
The count is 0-2. Backed
Ooh,
on
what a
late
hit
that
you, brother.
time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
And there's
No,
the ball.
that's it.
Outside.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. 2 down.
Oh, God. What am I doing?
Now batting Jaron Duran. Both 2 in this one. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Upstairs.
Ball.
Well, I need this run.
Breaking
No.
that inside.
Oh, thank God.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a
Oh,
miss.
I
And
wanted
that's
it.
strike 2.
2 and 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the
Nice.
slider
Way off
just
of it, baby.
misses. So managed
Got a full
scoring
count.
position, and now the tying run comes to the plate.
Oh,
At the
my
top of the
God. You
fifth.
got to be shitting me, man.
Over to first,
He's up.
and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bautista snags it, 1 away. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Alvarez, 27 years old,
1-0.
and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another
1-1.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I just can't hit
One
it,
down,
man.
base is empty.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
Ball.
Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and
Full
you get
count.
it right where you
This
want
is
it.
probably a home run.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Martinez
That missed.
at
That's
the
a
plate
ball.
now. That's ball one. That clips the corner.
Pitch.
1-1.
Lifted in the air,
All right,
left
we're out of the
field,
inning.
pretty well struck. Hayward hauls it in
We
to
have
end the
to
inning.
hit, man.
New
We
inning
have
getting
to
started
hit.
at the plate. Cody Bellinger. Hard on the ground to
Right
first.
to him, man.
And he handles it himself for the out. Now the right fielder, Jose Bautista, 1 for 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more
No
inning,
ball, one
anything
strike.
after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Oh my
Hit on the ground
gosh,
to
he's so
short.
bad.
Fires over
I
to
can't lay
first.
off. I
Two
just
up,
I
two
don't
down.
know what it is.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And first offering is fouled off.
Maybe I
Two
need to
down,
sit
nobody
up.
on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's in for a strike.
Yep, you just sit up, dude.
Warning track.
Let's go.
And you
Every
can touch
time
'em all,
you sit up,
baseball man.
you score. Let's go.
That'll
We're back.
fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
It's huge. That is
And
massive.
now Jason Arrieta towards
Get through.
first.
Oh, it's okay. We got
He
one
takes it
run.
himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom six. So here's Kyle
Mark
Tucker
Davis
now.
still out there.
First pitch
Outside,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Probably his last at bat. Their last batter.
And a curve
That's a
is
ball.
down and in.
Oh, I don't like this pitch at all.
That's
Just
a ball.
Ooh, I actually do, but that sucks.
3-1.
that one misses.
Nope.
Ball
So a
four. Check
leadoff
your base.
walk.
All right, you're done. Who do we want here? Who do we want here? Yeah, let's bring in Michael Kopech.
Michael Kopech gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering
Ooh,
in
that
there
is
for a
not where
strike.
I wanted that
That's
at
strike
all.
1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Huge.
As he was out front that
1-2.
time.
No.
On a line, base hit. Tucker headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Damn it.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that
0-1.
definitely felt good.
Yep.
Swings here and blasts one left field. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2. The relay to the plate. He's in
Fuck
there.
me, dude. What a
They lead by
hanger.
3. And now the center fielder, Craig Biggio. That one finds the zone.
There's no
That is
outs.
strike 1.
Awesome.
No.
These players,
He's trying for third. And a sac bunt here. Cruz. And
Awesome.
that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
This game's over. Sick.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me,
Double steal. In the air, left
That's huge,
side.
it's huge.
Durant on his way in. Corrals it. And
Nice
there's one
fucking
away.
floater, dude. Get on the base.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Into center.
Are you son of... Oh my god, dude.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Shit.
He clearly didn't
Okay.
catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out.
Oh
there.
my god.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Biggio around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Oh, I hate this
Quickly,
game.
no messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in
Cruz. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play.
Thank
and
God.
that'll do it for the inning.
Awesome.
And we're back. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Awesome.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right
I
side.
cannot lay off that, man.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get
whatever.
there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
It's in and out of his glove. The tag, and he's out.
Fuck.
2 outs, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz,
So over this
the
shit.
next to hit.
Just get this game over with already.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got it.
Awesome.
He picks up.
Cool.
Back here at Great America.
That's not what we want. Let's put this fella in. He needs some pitches, huh?
First pitch
That's the ball low.
misses.
Cleanup duty.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That's down and in.
2-2.
Now fly ball to right center. Bautista on the move. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Not good, gentlemen.
And next will be
Not
the cleanup
good.
hitter, Kyle Tucker.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
See, it's just not whatever,
No
dude.
doubt about it. That is long.
Just right down the middle.
And King Tuck sends it out of here. And they
Whatever,
boost
we're not
their
gonna win
lead.
this anyways.
It's 7-1. Correa now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One out, base is empty, and a run in. You're at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Larry Doby. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, there it is again.
Keeps
Right
the
down the
at-bat
pipe.
going with a foul ball. Comes up
Pitch.
empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Arrieta down to first with
He's
it.
out.
And it's in time for the
All
third.
right, let's see if we can
This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something.
score a run. Yay, we get a new pitcher.
Random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball
Late
cards?
You know,
training.
when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got
That's
some
an out.
baseball cards. So
Oh, let's just get this over
There's any
with.
kind of retirement income in there.
And first offering is fouled off. So my dad told me that he
Very late,
had a
very
bunch of
early.
Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them.
Right to him.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 down, bases empty.
Come on, Belly.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And the first
No,
pitch
that
misses
missed.
for ball 1.
Nice.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I started wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit
0-1.
velocity? This time 106.
Oh
Check
my
swing,
God.
And that is strike 2.
0-2.
Bellinger goes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Rudder goes again. Pitch
1 ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
We'll take the stolen base.
Man at second. Good eye on
Ball
that.
inside.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And Nat
All right.
back here in Cincinnati.
Who we putting in now? Sure.
Jax measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and
What a
he
get
was
up.
a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Close
That
one,
missed,
doesn't
that's a
get
ball.
the call, and the count is 1-1. And
Yeah.
strike 2. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's out to center field. Hayward settles under this one and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Oh.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Struck him out looking. Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Drilled out towards left center
Get there,
field.
get there,
That's
get there,
well
get
struck.
there.
And no one can get there. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Swung on, popped up on the infield.
All
Bellinger.
right.
And he makes the catch.
Let's get this
and that
game over
ends
with.
the inning.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Jason Hayward. Trying it back to work. This one smoked, could be trouble.
All right.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
At least Hayward.
Putting some
Coming
good
to play.
swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing
God,
and a slow roller.
I can't.
Doby.
I
Throw
can't
to
let
first.
off of it, man.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. And here is Shohei Ohtani. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit.
Go, run home, dude.
1 run is in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle.
On the ground. Gobi to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
All right.
So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Just a weak fly ball this time. And
awesome. Good job.
Team, or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be
terrible,
dominant
dude.
at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next game.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Oh my gosh, this game, dude. I'm terrible at this game. It's so fun though, but it's not. I'm so bad. All I want is a home game. That's all I want. We are now, what, 2-4? 2-4 in the season. Just not good, bro. Duran 0 for 4, Bellinger 1 for 4, Bautista 1 for 4. Hayward, good day. Had a walk, 2 hits, one of them home run. Vertex sucks. Ohtani sucks. Wright was whatever. Cruz sucks. Wynn sucks. Pitching sucks. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah. That Kopech inning doesn't happen. I don't know. You just say that I tie it. Because I definitely don't bring a new setup. Whatever. Maybe we'll get a home game next time. Who knows? Maybe I'll never play the game again. If you're watching, I apologize. See you next time.